Everybody, what's up? UltraMag64 here, and today guys, I bring you yet another fantastic indie unboxing. Now, this month, or last time, we actually unboxed Nefarious. And I gave a slight hint, nobody picked up on it, but I gave a slight hint on what we might be seeing this time around. That's right, it's Hollow Knight, one of my favorite Metroidvanias of this year so far, and the year's halfway through, and we haven't had like any other specific like really big Metroidvanias that I've been made aware of. Yeah, that's a term. But this is like one of my favorite ones to come out this year because it just oozes style, and I'm so happy that I got to play it, and I've been playing it, and it's just fun. It mixes a nice mix of that Dark Souls-y combat with a nice Metroidvania, good controls, just mwah, everything's wonderful about that game. And it's coming out, it's already out on PC, but it's coming out on Nintendo Switch sometime later this year, and I would recommend people pick it up on whichever platform they can, because good gravy, is it just a wonderful, wonderful time. But anyway, this is the IndieBox for Hollow Knight. And you might be thinking, is it in any way related to Shovel Knight? No, it's not. It's actually developed by the guys over at Team Cherry. And like I said, if my previous gushings that I just did not sway you in any way, then let me tell you, these Team Cherry guys know what they're doing. But anyway, let's go ahead, open this thing up. I love the character designs of Hollow Knight. The box looks wonderful. It's just grand old time. All right. Oh, that's adorable. He's in a little. He's in his little jar. It's one of the little Wurmples. I don't remember actually what they're called, but I'm gonna call them Wurmples because that's adorable. All right. Just fall over there. Got the game. Very nice art. Let's see. And we got one more thing. Paper. Never leave home without paper. You never know when you're going to need to write something down. Alrighty, let's, I guess, open this thing up since I've got, oh, it's a poster. Oh, it's a map! Oh, that's so handy! You have no idea! Okay, so for those of you who haven't played Hollow Knight or watched me play Hollow Knight, one of the fun things about the map is that you basically cartograph it yourself once you get the right equipment and whatnot. Or you can also find a cartographer somewhere in the world, in the area you're in, and he will give you a map that he's kind of been doing. But it's not complete. You have to complete it. But he gives you a map, and that's how you get your map. And it's hard because sometimes you can't find him, so you have to either buy the map from his wife, or you have to just sketch it out yourself. But that's one thing I love about the game is the map is really nice and just. Sorry, I can't help but love Hollow Knight because it's just so good. Alright, so we'll put that aside. Let's look at Wurmple here. I almost don't want to open him, to be honest. Because, like, okay, so for those of you who don't know, these little caterpillar dudes are all around the world. They make this type noise. And, they're just a collectible. I have not collected enough of them to like make any sort of difference. I've only collected like 3 or 4, I think. But I'm guessing that when you collect a lot of them, then you're gonna get something really cool. I kind of don't want to open him because he looks so cool in his little jar. Like seriously, this is so cute. Because like they're trapped in these little jars, and you have to smash them and brash them to get them out. And then they go home, and there you go. I think there's like a set number of them in each area. I think 24 is in the first. I think I might be wrong on that though. But that's just one of the really cool things is they actually took the game's like packaging, for lack of a better term, packaging into the actual packaging of this little dude, and that's so cool. Like, I love this. It's just so nice to see. Sorry, I'm rambling to not open this guy up, because that's so cool. Alright, let's open him up. Let us free him from his prison. I'm gonna try my best not to destroy this. Come on. Come on. The problem is it's stapled. I kind of, like, honestly, I would have loved to see this be made in plastic, so that way we could, like, just open it up, you know? And keep the jar, because the jars, like, this would be so cool to have as a little jar. Alright, here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to tear it open, aren't I? Because I can't get it open delicately, because I'm not a delicate man. I am a meaty man.
Newsflash, I am the best. Okay.
Come on. Yes! I did it! I got it open with minimal damage. Alright, cool. Oh, he's so soft. Like he's such a little softy over here. What do you say on your tag? Grub! That's what these are, grubs. Not wormpoles. I'm still calling you wormpole, but you're a grub. He's so darn cute. And that's one thing I love about this game. The art style is like kind of this mixture of somber and sad muted tones of the world. Very good use of purple and blues and whatnot, and the blacks as well, with accents of white. And like every character is unique and interesting looking, and you don't know, like when you approach an enemy or a friend, you don't know if they're an enemy or a friend. And then to find out, like, oh, this guy explodes because he's infected with these mushroom spores, and it's just so cool. Like, I love that about this game. Sorry, again, I can't help it. This is what these indie boxes are about, right? Just gushing about indie games. Because, it's so nice to see, like, good indie games getting spotlit on, because of IndieBox, you know, and stuff like that. And no way am I sponsored by these guys. But, looks like he might have a little bit of a tear on his, oh no. Oh no, I think he's got my little wormpole's got a little tear on his nostril. Oh. Oh no. I can't tell. Like it's like a real tiny tear. I'll try and get it on camera. But regardless, I love the character designs in this game. They are a mixture of adorable and elegant, but also like this underlining tone of just kind of something really bad has happened in the world type thing. I love him. Love him. Team Cherry knows how to do some good stuff. Speaking of Team Cherry, this is the game itself. Sorry, trying to make the lights not beam on it. But this is the game itself, which again, if you haven't already guessed, I like this game a lot. And I would highly recommend it for anybody who loves Metroidvanias, or, you know, a interesting, like kind of Ori and the Blind Forest is another apt comparison. If I had to make a apt comparison to the game, Ori and the Blind Forest is kind of one of it. It doesn't have that kind of hardcore platforming like Ori does, but the enemies are more brutal than I would say Ori is. I mean, granted, Ori does get harder as you go through the game, especially at the ending area. It gets brutally hard. But like when I say that Hollow Knight has this kind of Dark Soulsian combat system, it really does. You have to watch your enemy. You have to see and trial and error your way through, you know, trying to figure them out and stuff like that. The platforming is solid in it. It's very, very good, and just I love the game. Love the game. It's wonderful. But anyway, opening up the box, we get the ever-important IndieBox sticker. And it is just a bone white sticker with Hollow Knight's little head on it, or a little mask. I guess it's a mask. I don't think we're ever really, I think it is a mask, because if memory serves, when you die, it gets shattered. But, yeah, no, it's really cool. It's interesting to see a white IndieBox sticker, because usually it's just like something different. It's usually like a green or something like that. Really nice. And then we have the one thing you should never leave home without, the instruction manual for Hollow Knight. And I want to make sure this has a notes section. It needs a notes section, because good gravy, no instruction manual is complete without a notes section. Oh, but it's got a listing for the soundtrack. That's new. So it looks like the soundtrack has 26 glorious tracks for you to listen to, which is good to know. Oh, you don't have a notes section? Do you not have a notes section? Did I skip it? I think I didn't. No. Oh, but it has a rumors section. Good hints. So, I mean, hey, okay. I guess that's good enough instead of a notes section. I mean, I can't write in it, but at least I have good info. And then we have the game itself and the soundtrack. And wait, is this 2 discs? This feels like 2 discs. No, it's just a really thick disc. Weird. I don't know, it's got this weird, like, stickiness to it. I don't know. That's weird. Alright, but anyway, we've got the game disc and the soundtrack, which the soundtrack is wonderful. Unfortunately, I can't play it in this video because I'll get copyright claimed, but the soundtrack has this nice, soft, a lot of good use of piano, and it's just a very, like, it kind of dissolves into the background, which is almost a shame because of how good it is. But the more quiet moments that you have in between, you know, trying to jump and trying to survive in the harsh world of Hollow Knight, if you sit back and just take a moment to rest on a bench and kind of listen to the soundtrack, it's really, really good. Really, really wonderful soundtrack. I know I'm gushing about this game a lot more than I probably should be, but I just want people to know this game is a wonderful game and well worth your time if you're looking for something to play during the summer, because it is July as we're recording this, and so when you don't have much to play right now, I mean, why not give Hollow Knight a chance? Because good gravy, I feel like it's getting underlooked with how jam-packed this year is. You know, wonderful gems like Hollow Knight are getting buried. But anyway, yeah, I'm definitely gonna add this to my Spotify list because I love the Hollow Knight soundtrack, and it is wonderful soundtrack. But anyway, guys, that is about it in terms of things we got in this week's this latest IndieBox. Next time we're gonna do, I believe, Banner Saga is next. So break out your banners, get your Viking Nordic things ready, because good gravy, I've never played that game. It's a tactical game, and you know me in tactics. Oh boy, I'm so smart. But yeah, needless to say, I'm interested in that, and I skipped out on the first one. I have the second one, but I skipped out on the first one, which I haven't played the second one because I don't have the first one and they're connected. So it's kind of like, I know you're like a really good game, but I can't play you yet. But needless to say, anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a fantastic day. This is Wormpole. I am Ultramag64. If you want to check out your own IndieBox, I hit my mic. If you want to check out your own IndieBox, then there's a link in the description down below. If you like this stuff, then hey, awesome! Hit the like button, subscribe if you want to, and if you really, really like my stuff, then ring-a-ding-ding that bell in the lower bits of the area down there. Just ring-a-ding-ding it so you'll get notified on when I upload new stuff and when I do live streams. I do live streams every Sunday and Monday. So, hey, why not get notified so that way you don't miss out? But anyway, guys, I'll catch ya on the flip side with more crazy content and more indie boxes and hopefully more Hollow Knight in the future. You want to say bye, Wormpole? You want to say bye? Of course you do. Just love him. Love him like he is your child!